Hello, Pastor. I'm Bishop Zamikio Jackson. First of all, to all of my Facebook family and all of my Facebook friends, let me tell you, I am so thankful that you are first taking the time to watch this presentation. It amazes me when I hear that people are blessed by our ministry. Um, Now, the Hospital Church is an independent church. We're not a part of any major denomination. And the Lord has been able to bless us to grow and develop a world-class ministry of ministering to the lives of God's people. Recently, I put a post out about training media teams, and pastors and leaders and creatives begin to respond. One of the first questions people ask me, is this training you have only from church media teams? Absolutely not. If you are creative, if you're one of those creative minds and you want to learn how to do video production, I've had 30 years of experience in this particular industry. I've worked with some of the most iconic persons in the country, from Warner Brothers all the way down to local iconic pastors that you see on television on a regular basis. Um, I'm probably one of Jacksonville's best kept secret or hidden jewel, used by certain ministries to help them get to the next level. My ministry in the body of Christ is a bridge. I'm getting ready to have my last final media training for this year program. It is a 2-day intensive camp where I'm going to train media people everything there is to know about media. My staff is going to be available to help cultivate and help you train the people that you have that are interested. Now, listen to me. What this mean? In our office, in our studios, on our campus, there are multiple rooms. Everything from people that use switcher type technology, cell phones to do their production, all the way to 6K cameras. We have just about it all. We have robotic cameras that can be controlled by remote control or by joystick. We have cameras that are standalone cinematography, red cam type cameras, Blackmagic technology, you name it, we've got it. The Lord has showed us production. We have studios and all kind of stuff that we're getting ready to change all of our configuration. And I thought it would be a wealthy thing for us to offer to the body of Christ on this last go around, to make sure that churches were trained. Now, one of the things that disillusioned me is I was speaking to a pastor another day, and he said, "Man, when we get some cameras and a lot of equipment, man, I love for my people to come to something like that." And I was like, "Oh my God, did he just say that?" You don't wait till you get the equipment and train your people. First of all, you learn and train before you get the equipment. Why? Because you need to know what to purchase, what to get. Your people need to know the advance. One of the things that happened to a lot of leaders is they spend crazy amounts of money that they don't even need to do. Our church has television walls and LED walls, and pastors call me all the time across the country asking me, "Where did you get it from? What should I do? What avenues should you go?" There are places you can purchase overseas. There's places you can do domestically. There are services that have a la carte type service in setup. There's a lot of scams. There's a lot of sales without warranties. There is a lot out here. Television walls, what kind of television you need, how do you do the disbursement of the signal, training the staff and the teams. Listen to me. If you're looking to take your ministry to the next level, do we get 4K? Do we get 6K? Do we do 1080? What do we do for cameras? What are you doing it for? Are you going on television? Are you just streaming online? Do you just want a clear picture? Do you need lighting? Have you seen setups and layouts and all these kind of things that you've got? Let me tell you something, Pastor, you or your team members needs to get to this intensive training. I'm going to train your staff how to be awesome, post-production, editing, how to get your numbers up, making sure, get your numbers up, Reverend, how to make sure that people are seeing, giving, and taking part in your media ministry. Have you been called to do it? but you don't know how to do it well. Listen, what I am is that I am not a great preacher, but what I am is a great bridge. I'm called to help greatness get to the place called greatness. In order to get there in an expedited time, you need a bridge to help you get there. I am that person God has gifted with the ability to help you get to the next level. Now, listen, get your media team here in Jacksonville, and I'll train them. I'll dump everything that we've known over 30 years of training, how to organize a team, how to do post-production, how to do lighting, how to do perfect sound, correct sound to make sure the sound sounds good on Sunday. Where you got a digital board, controlled by iPad, analog board, how to do interfaces, how to do everything from the Midas systems to the new Power Plug and Play and Power Play and by Behringer, or whether you're doing a new style Yamaha board. We've got it all in our church, multiple studios, multiple auditoriums with multiple types of technology. Churches have said, I need to get my people trained. I'm going to do this because I want your ministry to go to the next level, and I'm excited. Now, listen, I'm gonna say this to you. I'm doing something I've never done. I'm doing after 5 to 10. That's 5 o'clock in the afternoon to 10 o'clock at night, an intensive. Now, this is separate from the rest of the training that we're doing. This is for a different kind. Maybe this is the media director of a church that you work a regular job in the daytime, and you need an intensive training to be able to turn those wheels for the ministry. It's an exclusive training with myself and one more of our team members to give you a debriefing. It's a lot of materials, a lot of things to learn. You got to be a smart person, able to pick it up, but we're going to be with you. We're going to dump inside of you so that you can become the best. Pastors asked me, said, hey, my chief person, I can't get them there to 5 o'clock. Oh my God. Well, we'll start around 5:30 to be exact with our training session. If you've got someone that needs to plug into this kind of training, you need to register them today. Now, remember, I only have so many spots available, only so many spots open. I want to make sure that before we change our configuration, we're not going to do a multi-studio setup with all of these different kind of configurations. We're going away from that particular format because we've closed down our vocational program in towards of training churches. So this is the last run. For many of you, you need to plug in while you have an opportunity. Well, my friends, I'm out of time, but definitely not out of stuff to say to you. May the Lord bless you, heaven smile upon you is our prayer. Have a great day.
To sign up for this 2-day media camp that will offer advanced media technology training for creative minds, you will learn all the ins and outs of production and media. Go to www.learntv.today. Dr. Jackson and his team will bring 30 years of a wealth of knowledge to the table. Whether you're a beginner or advanced media professional, you will go to another level. Remember, there's limited space for this particular training.